Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. I'm JC Proton. This is Series 9, Episode number 12. We're picking up at turn number 48, and we're playing a standard faction of the Sophons on Endless Difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we are going to be starting a colonization outpost at the Wyrix, formerly occupied by pirates, and it's the colony ship that was formerly the Sophons system. So yeah, up to this point we have explored our home constellation and all of the adjacent constellations to our home constellation, and we've been exploring lots of curiosities and stuff. We're running into a bit of a wall here of empty space, so it looks like we're going to need to research wormholes. We're getting close to being able to start doing trade routes anyway, and it would be nice to have the wormholes revealed. So let's go ahead and queue that up here as the next research. The next research project. Also, I was going through my systems, taking a look at them, and of all of the systems that I currently have under my control, I have 4 gas planets, 3 Arctic, 2 toxic, and 1 ice total that I'm not able to colonize right now. So I'm going to want to be able to do that soon. So I want to get the wormholes first, but then I'm probably gonna do those, and I do still need to address my dust shortfall, and I do need to address my influence shortage. So xenology is a step in that direction. This adaptive bureaucracies is a step towards the colonizing toxic. So lots of things to try to do, but first the wormholes. I think I've got this ultra deep habitats completing in 2 turns, which is going to give me visibility to unlock. I'll be able to reveal the expedition power 4. Which is going to be curiosities and the top tier, the rare luxury resources. So I want to be able to see those. When those are revealed in a couple of turns, I'm going to queue up a couple more scouts probably, and I'm going to want to have wormholes so that as our swarms of scouts go scouring through everything, revealing them, all the things that we can see, I want to be able to go ahead and open up the wormholes and be able to just have a wave of those explorers going across the galaxy. So, looks like we had a couple of more ships get built here. So, on these systems, I really want to build out all of the cool projects and stuff that I have here. But I also really want to be building military fleet. And so when I have competing objectives like that, I end up doing a compromise, because that way at least I'm making progress towards both of the goals. So I will interleave the military ships or whatever it is I'm wanting to build as shipwise in between all of the projects that I want to build. So that way, we're getting where we want to be. I mean, we only have 6 command points out of 14 here on this fleet, and over here we're at 7 plus, I think, 3, 4, 5 more. So we're at 12 of 14. So we're almost there. But they're old school ships, so they're kind of weak, So we're going to want to be using the small kinetic attacker ships to kind of fill that fleet out. So we're going to go ahead and bring these guys out of the hangars. And I really want to not be burning through my influence like this, but I really like the movement I'm getting out of it. So I'm pretty darn tempted to do that. It is a pretty low cost tech, and it's at a little bit of a discount. So all these techs that I want to get, anything that's marked that I'm getting a bonus on, I'd say marked down, but it's not actually like that. you produce extra. I think the way it works is you produce extra science on those projects. So anything that's at a discount, I'm going to be incentivized to research soon. So, but I think I'll make that decision when you can see there's already some people who have wormholes. In fact, I saw when I was over here at the turn, when I clicked next turn, this fleet of the Horatio was coming into Izar. And so what I did is this scout was sitting here. I went ahead and quickly shot off probes, 3 probes, and ran up here to Cran. Just as the Horatio fleet arrived at Izar. And so I escaped without him attacking me. And then later it decided to head on over here towards the pirates. And while I was sitting there doing that, I saw that there was a ship here when I clicked and turned, and it went, it zipped out. So clearly there is a wormhole here going to the central constellation from Hercules out of this star. It was like it shot out this way. So all the more reason I'm like, okay, well, if Horatio's already got wormholes, I definitely need to get it. And these guys are not being successful so far at finding anything. So we'll need to go ahead and get that tech. And over here, remember how we have the Lost Horatio reveal that the whatever it was, ground battle remains or something, pirate layer remains or something at Pixis, and then start leaving the system. Look, I left just in the nick of time because the Lumeris showed up with the fleet, and so here we are. And now they're going heavily towards guns, kinetic and guns. You can see these ships here. 95% short range. I think that's guns. So they're going anti-missile basically, except for these 2 ships that are ships they picked up. So very interesting here. So I need to keep building my fleets out like I am, and still continuing to do system improvements. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that at AA. You can see I'm doing that at AB. I'm doing that and AC. As soon as the big data shipyards is done, I'm going to start doing that there as well. So that's the plan, man. And then these other systems are still they're still too babyish to be building any military. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we got. We built a Horatio at AC, which I've already loaded up into the spaceport to go over here to BA. And over at AE, I loaded one up to go to BA as well. So we're going to give a little population support to that system, and I've got some population support headed up for Tionha as well. I don't remember exactly where it was. Maybe out of Sahar, maybe out of AD or AG. I don't remember. But anyway, he's sending a Cephaloros over to Hakim. So, yeah, so we we first met the Mavros here, and we helped them out, and they became our friends and wanted to join our empire. And then we met the Amoebas and the Cephaloros, and the same thing happened with them. And they joined us, and we took the fleets of all of those 3 minor civilizations, bolstered by a few ships that we produced, the small kinetic attackers, and we used those to take out the pirates at Wyrix. And then we moved up here to take down the fleets that were threatening at BA5. So, and here's that compilation of fleets of ships, and now we're heading over to Vyrek. So I think we're done with that, and we're done with that. And we have access to Voidstone. Okay, so those are usually on hot planets. be interesting to see where all of these resources are. Yeah, Voidstone. Who uses Voidstone? The Tickanon. Alright, well, I don't think we have any in the market right now. I do not see any Voidstone here. So our financial situation is still terrible, but we have lots of strategic resources that we can sell in the short term to offset our financial deficit, so it's okay. It's manageable. We can do it. In fact, if I do cancel a law, if I do cancel Star Boogie, then I would probably pass brains over bucks to increase our research even more at the cost of dust. But we would just be at a worse shortfall, and we'd just sell more stuff, and it'd be okay. But I really like the movement that we've got going. So I'm gonna hang with it for a little bit longer, I think. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to move up here. And I'm going to do my cheaty little piece of paper trick. My cheaty little piece of paper trick where I put one edge of the paper here and one edge of the paper here. So that I line that up and I have the correct trajectory of the probe. And then I slide it over to right here, the edge of where the probe is going. So that then when I send a probe out of here, I can do it on the same, I can do it like a parallel shot. I think I bumped the mic there a little bit. Sorry about that. Hopefully it wasn't thunderous in your ears. And then this guy here, he is out of probes. I think he's just going to hang out for a minute. What do we got here? Another weapon and another tool. Yeah, he may send probes out this way, or he may come back down here. So I'm just going to hang out until after these guys get past here. So the Horatio fleets are pretty weak. I mean, their attack power is low. They have good amount of defense. They have good amount of hit points. That little fleet of 6 command points has 22,500 hit points, right? And the pirate fleets here have, 10, 11, 12,000 hit points. Not that impressive, but they have attack power of 1,400, right? So they outgun the Horatio, more than 2 to 1, almost 3 to 1. So that's kind of ugly. But Horatio have a lot more defense, a lot more hit points. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I think it seems like the Horatio should just be building up a mass of fleet and get like a fleet of 14. Get 14 ships together and then go at them instead of little pieces at a time. 1 ship here, 1 ship here, 6 ships here, 2 more ships here. But computer players aren't smart enough to do that apparently. All right, let's do this movement over here. We're going to move all our fleets. Signal 3. And we'll move that detector back out. And he's going to guard. Hey, United Empire, what's up, man? Remember earlier when you were kind of a jerk to us? Yeah, man, what goes around comes around, bro. So that's his Pilgrim fleet. 2,400. So he's about 2,500 attack, 2,000 defense, 30,000 hit points. Movement speed is 5. Quadronix reshield module. 2,000 reloading each phase on your entire flotilla. Whoa. That's a pretty good support module, man, right? Wow. Okay. That got pumped up. That was a major buff. Ooh. Okay. That's like worth maybe building, right? Okay, cool. That was good to find.
The Empire will not tolerate this.
The mighty United Empire insists you remove your fleets that trespass in our territory. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Nope. Yeah, you go ahead and denounce me. I already denounced you too, so whatever.
The Empire will not tolerate this.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too worried about diplomatic pressure. We're going to be doing diplomacy with our weapon systems. That's how we're going to do our diplomacy in this game. Okay, so he's going to be hanging out. These dudes. Okay, Sable. A Signal 3. Well, he's not been damaged yet, so let's take a chance. Yay, it's not a pirate. Quadronix Lenser module. 30% increased chance to be targeted by 30. And 5 movement points. When this lenser is used on any ship, including behemoths, it ensures the ship is targeted first. Can only be installed once per ship, but it gives you 5 movement. Wow. That seems pretty powerful. And it only uses one unit of strategic resources as well. Wow. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah, I really like this update, man. Amplitude has definitely done some cool stuff here. Well, we're out of movement. I don't think there's any threat. I'm just going to leave him there. Okay, this guy. We were going to... Yeah, this guy here. Yeah. We were going to send some more probes out. So we already sent one here. So we'll do one here, and here, and here. These are little probes, see? He does have movement left. The debate in my mind is, do I come up here? Or do I come back here? Hoping that there's a wormhole heading over this way. And since this is guarded, I'm not going to be able to get through that wormhole. Nah. I'm going to try to keep going forward, man. I try to just keep going forward with my scouts. So, but the way forward might be back to catch a wormhole that goes over there. So I don't know. I don't know the answer. If I go this way, how long does it take? I'll do it. I guess I'll keep the Star Boogie on. Hopefully I'll keep it on. We'll see if we can get our influence production pumped up a bit. Okay, this guy. He's going to go Aquarius and then Cygnus. Alright, 2 movement left. Signal 3, he's not damaged. Oh, You know what? I just remembered something I spotted. This guy's a senator, right? And I didn't spend any of his points because I'm going to end up using him as an admiral. But right now he's on a system. And you see he's this far along to level 6. So when he gets, to level 7. When he gets to level 7, then we complete the next step in that quest. But it's like, this dude, if I do the... if I can get to this, it's +1 movement on fleets, and he's a senator. So I should probably do that. And that'll increase the movement speed on all my fleets by 1. It's like, dude, I've been missing out on that this whole time. So now this guy has 3 movement left instead of 2. So I was like, oh man, I've been missing out on that. Oh, we got a population. Okay, so he's going to go. A Horatio population. Okay. We already have Horatio, but it's fine. Wow. Where did he go? Did they get all the way to BA? No. Ooh, close. Wow, look at that. Wow. Those dudes are trucking. Okay, SKA. Alright, so he's at 7. If I remember that was a 5. Okay, so his attack is over 2,000. Oh, he got 1 more move, and he can probably move now, right? Yep. These guys that were out of movement, and then I added 1 more movement speed to them, so now they can keep going. Okay, he can go over here and reinforce it in Firek, or he can come over here. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe this fleet is going to start heading up here to start dealing with pirates. I mean, it's a thing I could do. He'll need to be stronger. Because this fleet's not that big. It's only 1,900. So that'll get us up over 2,000. This guy's already stronger. So yeah, I guess we'll keep pumping up both of those fleets with small kinetic attackers. And let's see, so this one will head towards here. For sure, it looks like either way. Let's go AC5 and we'll figure it out from there. Yeah, I think that's the move for both of them, to go to Hamal. Yeah, have them go to Hamal, and then we'll figure it out at that point where we need to send them. Okay, let's do Wyrex. Yeah. So, Wyrex. So 2 schools of thought: either go with whatever planet is producing the most food, so that you can boost that production, and you're kind of relying on that planet to complete the growth needed to grow from an outpost to a colony, or you go for the most expensive planet to try to colonize, that takes the most effort, most industry, and you're relying on food ships to grow it, because it's usually like a sterile type planet or something. So earlier in the game, I was going with the first method. I needed the food production. Now I have only this 1 outpost, and I have systems that have pretty good, almost 300 out of AC5 food, so I can probably get a pretty good food ship situation going on, and it's not that far away. It's close to all three of these, which have the best food production. So I'm going to go with a sterile type planet. So it's going to be a desert, or a desert. Arid and ash, I think, are twice as much as the Mediterranean. So a large or a tiny. Tiny is 3 pop max, a large is 6. 110800 48600. Micro factories on the tiny one. Gutted pirate lair on the large. I'm going to go for the large desert, even though it doesn't have the resources. I'm going to do it because it has higher population max, and I'll just use food ships to establish this, to grow this from an outpost to a colony. Nice. It's been a while since we had a colonization cutscene, hasn't it? You can see it's 1,050 to boost it, but it's only producing 6, so it's totally not worth it. So let's see. From AC, I'm getting food ships of 150 every other turn. If I went from AA, it would be 96. If I went from AB, it would be 134. So AC is definitely the best. So not only is AC the most, it's also closer. You see, it's like 2 legs to go, and this one, it's these other two, it's three legs to get there. So they'll get there a little quicker, and there'll be more. So winner, winner. Cool. So Wyrix is an outpost now. This guy is done moving. He's just going to shoot probes. Next turn, probably. This guy arrived over here. I think we're going to go to Ovaldi and then maybe up to Airy while we wait for wormhole tech to open up. So hopefully something over here is going to break free, and we'll see a spot where we can hit a wormhole and continue exploring east, northeast. Okay, a life form. Expedition power 3, that's probably going to be hydromial, right? Yep. Okay. The more hydromial I'm finding over here in the Lumeris area, the more it looks like I'm going to need to be taking some systems over in the Lumeris area. You know, potentially. Nothing set in stone at this point. It's also going to see, we're going to see what we have on the rare luxury resources. That'll also make a difference. And what's left? Half. Yes, the quandary of where to go next, right? Well, let's see. If this one goes to Airy and then goes to Cephaloros, I don't know. I think we'll do Gano. Whoa. I'm glad I went to Gano. Sneaky Lumeris is over here, trying to steal our curiosities. He has 2 out of 3 probes. He's probably been doing probing. Is Cephaloros still got probe? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a 3. What's his expedition power? Okay, his curiosity expedition power is 2. Okay. Dude. Friendly locals. And hydromial. things that are remaining. That's a signal 3, so the Lumeris cannot see it yet, or explore it yet. A ruins 3. All right, I'm going to go down here to Giovannis. Okay. Oh, I got here? Oh no, there are fleets there. There's a settler and a Horatio revealer. It's expedition power 2. Which way is this fleet going? Ooh, looks like this fleet's going to Remor. Okay, so this ship needs to get to Remor, explore, and then get out of there and head over to Nis. Yep. All right, let's try to do that. I'm right-clicking move the fleet to try to get them there. Oh, this fleet is probably heading over here. Come on, let my fleet go. Now we need to get out of there. Come on. There we go, we got. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's a subterranean 3, a life form 3, an atmospheric 3, and a life form 3. What could possibly go wrong? We're just going to do all of them really fast. 2 hydromials. Wow. So we got a Lumeris population from Remor 4, which was the one here. And that is trucking across over here. Yep. Heading over to BA. Hydromial deposit, 100 Empire Science, the Rejuvenation Maze, a unique improvement, plus 50% health regeneration ratio on ships in orbit or in the hangar. So 50% health regeneration on the ratio. So it's not 50% health regen flat. It's like if you're getting a plus 10 per turn, then it would make it a plus 15 per turn, I think, is what that means. It'll be fun to see. We'll find out. Another hydromial. Be the first to build. So Lumeris have built the Endless Research Park and Endless World. Okay, so that should be out of my build queue now on my home system. Yep, it was right here between these two SKA, small kinetic attacker ships. All right, well, it should have also refunded me the deposit of the resources I had put down. We had a Pilgrim grow at Heckham. And we had AC, built a small kinetic attacker. Okay, that's here, and then we'll have to figure out which way he's going. So how's Horatio doing over here? His tool is beat up. Looks like there was some conflict over here. He's got reinforcements showing up. So he's getting a fleet put together. Pirates are taking some damage. Alright, well, since he's cleared on out, then it's safe for me to head back down here. Let's see, this guy is flying over here. That clears out all that. See, so I have a probe here, a probe here, a probe here. Whew, I don't know that there's much I can be sending. Life form 3 on a forest. Yeah, that one's probably going to be another hydromial. So we're seeing hydromial in United Empire space, my space, and the Lumeris space. So it looks like I'm going to need to be taking some systems from both of them. Okay, there's no movement left there, so I'm just going to leave him parked. Alright, that guy is now there. Horatio Revealer. Wow. Look at that. Patrol ship from the United Empire. Still Expedition Power 2. I think he's coming back this way. It's hard to tell because I don't see the little engine exhaust lines on the United Empire. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's just my computer. I don't know, but it makes it hard to know which way those United Empire ships are going. And I've got 13 movement here, not sure why. There it is. Subterranean 3 on an Arctic. Interesting. What is this? Extreme phased beam module. 5% crit chance, 38 damage per second. 10% flotilla collateral damage. How does that compare? It's higher damage than the basic anti-gluon beam. 41 damage, 5% crit chance, 10% collateral damage received. Okay. So it's early access to that. And because I have access to that, it's the early one, then it kind of opens up, maybe I want to have this one instead if I don't find it. It's good. It gives you some creative decisions to make. depending on what you discover as you explore the galaxy, then you can impact with the decisions you make on your research tree. That's pretty cool. Finding some cool weapon systems. Okay, Hakim grew a pilgrim. Probably going to move that over to AB. Is it safe to move all fleets? I think so. Oh, he's coming over here. Well, he's still only Curiosity Expedition Power 2, so I'm not too worried about him snarfing this one at ETA. At least not yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and go here to Airy. There's nothing at Pavo, right? Yep, nope. Okay, life form 3. I'm guessing hydronial again. Yep. Cool. Yeah, it turns out there is a reason for me and Lumaris to have territorial disputes. As it turns out. So if this guy is going down here and in here, then I guess maybe this one is going to Cephaloros. I mean, I can get there next turn. Seems like a good choice. And we get ultra deep habitats next turn. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the stuff that I normally would do off screen. I'm going to go ahead and rock it out here. Alright, that's going to AB, and AB does not have pilgrims yet. Okay, cool. I'm just going to double check real quickly to make sure I don't have anybody that needs to be moved around. I don't have 2 of anything that's non-Sophon. Yep, okay, so that's good. We're done with that. Everybody's growing populations. Colonized arid at BA. He likes hot planets. Let's do that. '77, 82, 83. I think that's where I'm gonna keep him. At Sahar, we got this arid. I don't think it really matters much which one we go where. Sahar itself is permanently hot though, so let's keep populations that like hot planets. We'll keep that on Sahar. Since Sahar is a unique planet, that means it's permanently it cannot be terraformed. So it's gonna be hot forever. It's always gonna be hot. I think we are about ready to move all of our fleets. I want to get through this turn and get to next turn so we can complete this research, and I'll be able to off camera look around quite a bit and see if I can find. Let's see, there's 3 out of 5. So his edge is there, and this one's edge is there. So right in the middle is there. going to have to figure out what is the next tech. I really like this movement speed. Let's do that and that. Let's start getting more influence production. Denark University. And this cultural flexibility. And yeah, that'll give us colonized Baron. And then it also gives us this link to toxic planets. So maybe that one will wait. Let's see. What do we have discounts on? That's 25% off. Or 25% extra science. No bonuses on either of those. Alright. I think that's enough for now. I don't think we're going to get all that done. And that one's 50%, so that one's the one I'm gonna want, and you know, sure, this one's one I'm gonna, yeah. So I got a long shopping list that may shuffle around a bit. Okay, so he's done for the turn. This guy, yeah, since the United Empire is sending fleet here, we may have a fight, we may have some casualties, so let's go ahead and get that one reinforced. And we'll move all our fleets. We're at 12 of 14, 3,500. That's another almost 300. Let's see, the slow one will move there, and the faster one will move here. This guy has all 11 movements. Cool. All right, let's move this fleet out. Let's go check out what's going on over here with the pirates, man. Ooh, they're fast. Let's go here. Didn't we see some fleets, some fleet action going on over here? Tell you what, maybe we can do a little problem solving over here. Let's guard, and let's watch this United Empire fleet. We'll see which way he's going. If he's coming this way, we're gonna give him a not so friendly hello. We'll just say that. We'll tell him to dance. Dance, I say, and then shoot bullets at his feet as he retreats. Alright, Giovannis. Man, United Empire is all the way out here. See, at this angle, I can see this is the fat part and this is the skinny part at the front of his ship. So I can tell on this one, he's going this way. How well armed is that? 254. It's a lot better than my knife. Yeah, I'm not going to attack him from here. Let's check out this curiosity. A ruins 3 on a hot desert. You know what that might be? Dude, I'm thinking there's a good chance that could be that other resource. Void stone. Let's see. Nope, not void stone. Drat. Would have been nice. Advanced plasmoid shielding. Here we go. Uses 1 antimatter Minus 25% critical hit damage inflicted. I guess that's 25% less critical hit damage taken is what really is saying. Crew loss per enemy weapon hit is reduced by 10%. You have 400 defense. 5,300 shield capacity. Wow, that is a pretty good shield. Wow, okay, 5,300. How does that compare? 5,800 versus 5,300. 42. So it's like a tier 4.5 shield. Okay, so it's almost as good as the antimatter channeling shield. So it's like a cheap version of the advanced transformative shielding. Okay, it's pretty darn good shield. All right, let's head on over to. No, can't get to Essa. Okay, that's okay. Next turn he'll head over to Essa, and then we'll head over to Ita. Probably this ship will head over to Ita, I'm thinking. But I mean, there's the option of doing it with this one, but we'll see. We'll see what next turn reveals to us. All right, so loss to ratio is at Naos. I'm thinking if there was a wormhole from this constellation, from the Mensat constellation, going over here, where would he be? Like, there's probably going to be one. There's going to be connections here, here. There's going to be one for Hercules, and there will probably be one over here. Thinking maybe this, or this. Altair Pixis or this special node here, IC 4725. So I'm gonna take a guess. Got 2 probes. We'll go ahead and take a look at this life form 3 on this forest. Let's look at that hydromial. I think I'm going to have to take all of the United Empire systems. I think that's just how it's going to go, man. Alright, and he's out of movement too. Okay. I think we've done everything we needed to do. Trying to raise our militarist support. We want to get the Idea Incubator, so the Epistis Maiden needs to get to level 7. Currently at almost 6.5. Build 3 Optics Research Labs. That's still a ways off. Strange Tidings, we're going to be getting there soon. That's Essa, we're going to get that one next turn. All right, let's advance the turn and see how we're doing. Oh. Financial, yeah, resource crisis. Okay, yeah, we need to, whoopsie, math. I'm so glad that there's that pop-up screen. Okay, we're gonna, let's sell enough resources that we have enough for 2 turns. I usually use more titanium than Hyperium, so let's make sure we have, that would be 380 for 2 turns worth. Just a little cushion there. And let's see, we're going to see, well, we'll know which way he's going here because he'll either get trapped or he won't. want to keep an eye on these guys. Yeah, I kind of want to keep an eye on this, and I kind of want to keep an eye down here on these guys. I think Horatio's focusing on these guys, so I think it'll be okay. I don't know if he's going to move this fleet, though. All right, let's go ahead and advance the turn. See, Craver's 876, Riftborn 748. Horatio 649, so we're in fourth place at 624. The Marison is 515 and basically tied with the United Empire at 509. There's a fight that's happening. Ooh, there's a fight that happened, and Horatio's still around. Looks like the pirates lost a ship. Well, there's another fight. Horatio's fleet moved in. They're really pretty beat up now. Whoa. He cleared them out. He cleared them out. He's guarding. So oh, it's a Ruins 4. And I could reveal it. I could reveal it, but it's guarded. Interesting. Okay, so now I see flashing of Curiosity 4. Yeah. Cool. Let's take a peek through the pop-up messages. Looks like none of my stuff's getting attacked. These guys seem to be okay. Horatio arrived here. Let's see what the signal for is at Virac 1. Go back to guarding again. Oracal 6 shrapnel. Plus 100% crew killed per hit on flotilla. Wow, so your entire fleet, everything in that flotilla, everything in that combat lane does double crew mortality, we'll say. Manpower damage on boarding pod modules is increased by 50%. Wow, okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool module.
It's an offer you can't refuse.
Okay, so she has green streak, and that's it. Bureaucratic imbroglio. Yeah. We're not friends. We're not going to be friends. We can either science up, or we can garrison. We could get the Culture Jam Centers, which is a unique thing, one-time building plus 50 science. Or we could do garrison in less than 16 turns, garrison 2 military ships at Hakim. And that would let us have Webster, a unique improvement that can only be built once, but it gives plus 20 approval. Okay, so that would be a thing we would build somewhere that's like a really bad system to live on. We're definitely going for the garrison. That's a permanent bonus, the science bonus, although I don't think we're going to finish the tech tree this game. Yeah, we'll take the approval and the military, the extra military support. All right, we'll have to take a look at which way we want to go there. I completed that step. The civilization is an old one, so investigating ruins type curiosity is the key to learn more. Investigate 2 ruins. The remnants of the Nakalim. Cool. All right, populations grew. All right, we're still building military. So we built the SKA, then we built tractable armaments, and now we're building another SKA. We colonized Arid over here. All right, we'll have to take a look at this. Maybe move these guys over to this Arid. 94 ecstatic, 93 ecstatic. Something like that, maybe. Cool. Yeah, we completed deep epic scanning. So that'll be very interesting to see if we have any of the tier 4 curiosities. Typically they would be flashing here. There's one. A BA5. There's an atmospheric 4. A BA51. Aha! Looky, looky, looky who we caught. He was headed this way. Hey there, United Empire fleet. Let me show you my cool new missile weapon systems. Check out how cool these are. Let's see, what's he armed with? Long range? Okay, we'll go turtle. Yep, run away. And now we're going to catch you. We could be doing the same thing to Horatio, trapping and attacking and getting rid of his scouts over here, but Horatio hasn't attacked us yet.
The Empire will not tolerate this.
Yeah, we're not going to stop attacking you. You're going to have to get used to that. Still nothing out here. Look at all this. All these probes I have out here. Nada. Nunca. Nadie. Niet. Nix.
The Empire will not tolerate this.
9. We assume your intentions are hostile. We'll build our defenses. Yeah, we've had this conversation before, man. We have. Bureaucratic imbroglio. So let's see, how are we doing for influence? Our pressure trend with them is minus 2.6, so we could maybe think about spending the influence to do a diplomatic imbroglio. It kind of depends.
And we thought we had learned to trust each other. Speak quickly.
Like, how many times do I think it's going to take before they can make a demand on me? 500 is the cost to push back. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we might end up at war first. Yeah, and this is not going well on that trend. I may have to take a look at my laws again and maybe make some adjustments. I hate to lose Star Boogie, but green fertility it's basically producing about a plus 10% on average. Like, some systems have no curiosity, so it's a plus 0, and then there's other systems that have like there's some that has like 3, something like that. Is it AG? Yeah, I mean, AG has 3 curiosities, so he's getting a 15% increase to his FIDZ. So, I kind of like the law. I kind of don't want to cancel it if I don't have to. All right, well, I guess we're kind of out of time. This has been, I don't want the recording to go too long. Oh, yep, he's arrived. Oh, let's go ahead and do this one. I have a signal 3 curiosity and a life form 1 that is the, I think that one of those is the quest. I think maybe the first one was the quest. Friendly locals and plus 20 Eden incense. Smart or a Calcix repair bots. Ooh, that's a pretty nice module. 20% repair after battle, 15% repair after each phase for the ship, and minus 15 hull weakness. So I don't know if that makes your maybe better defenses or something. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Okay, but it's a really good repair module. Only costs 1. So on a ship that you think is going to be taking damage and you want to keep it alive, that is a really good module to put on there. So 15 times 3, 45, 55, 65% repair during battle. And then if you did the repair battle tactic, that's another 30. So it's a 95% repair potentially. That's only with 1 module on there. You could do 2, right? That was really cool. Okay, so we completed this quest. Got some well-needed dust and some more super spuds. That's cool. Good to get the super spuds, man. How are we doing on our supplies of that stuff? Producing 20.5 and we're producing 35 over here. Seems like pretty good. Hydromiel's at plus 6. So I'm thinking, yeah, it's really looking like our level 3 modernization is going to be Jade Onyx and super spuds, I think. In order to understand the elements of the endless weapon system, increase science output of your faction or sign a science treaty. Oh, well, that's not very much. That's only an extra 50 something like that. I'll get some Hyperium and some dust. Cool. All right, that'll be pretty easy. That's just going to happen naturally. Cool. Looking good. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks everyone for watching.